We are going into our third semifinals of the evening. It will be a TvP, the only Terran player left in this bracket, Dream, versus a Protoss player who I was very excited for right when I saw the announcement of what team picked him up. Creator, who almost surprised on an absolute tear so far throughout the bracket. 2-0ing Genio, which I think a lot of people expected, but also 2-0ing Innovation.
Oh.
Now he's got Dream in front of him. Can he round out that PVT? Or is Dream gonna be his nightmare?
Exactly.
Nightmare's on Team NV.
We get it. Oh my god. And as you said, it's so huge, that result. I hope someone did manage to cover it. I hope it was casted by one of the other streamers, because Creator 2-0 over Innovation? Like, that's insane.
Absolutely insane. I mean, I know Innovation has been struggling in TvP lately, but you would expect at least like a 2-1 or something. But enough about that. We are going to be starting things off here on Oxide LE. Starting things off here in the top right-hand corner map, starting all the way in the top right-hand corner. The blue Terran player coming out from Korea, apparently teamless as of about 4 hours ago. But, I mean, the announcement was made in Mandarin, and I can't quite verify that. I trust Sushi, though. So he is not going to be representing Bravestar Gaming, but rather Courageous Sun Esports. We have Dream.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the... we have the South Korean Protoss player. Oh my god,
that's what caught me. Like,
oh my god, what is happening right now? I hope everything is okay over in the land of Team NV, which is the team that this player is representing, currently not showcasing an anime waifu. I hope he's okay. We have Creator.
That's got to be like a clause in SOS's contract, I feel.
Do you think?
I feel like, look, you want me on the team?
Yeah.
Don't have the anime girls anymore. Because let's be real, Maru would be all for the anime wife.
SOS, like he's looking to join the team. He sees the in-game clan tag, and he's like, "Nah, mate." He's like, "Nah, mate." It's like, that's a deal breaker. They're like, "No, we really want you." It's like, change it. Get the goddamn team logo in there. Oh boy.
Because let's be real, Maru would be all for the anime waifus.
He would. He definitely would. For those wondering who may not have seen a Team NV's clan tag in the ESL Asia Cups, typically it's an anime waifu, and typically they rotate between them every single week.
Every single week, without fail. They have like a list. And they go through each player and for each of them to decide who they want. But no, not anymore. They're a serious clan now, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, with the acquisition, for those wondering, Team NV, with their acquisition of the ex-Jin Air players, as unfortunately Jin Air did disband their SC2 division, Team NV picked up a bunch of them, and with that, they had to actually get their logo in game.
How much does that pay? I don't remember the name of the owner of Team NV, but that's gotta hurt him.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is it worth it? Is it worth it, Team NV, selling out like this?
Shaking my head. And speaking of shaking my head, it's a pretty standard TvP we've got so far.
yeah. So far, there's been nothing crazy. We do see a 1-1-1 opener coming out from Dream, and he is going to be looking to go for some Widowmine drops.
Yeah, meanwhile, Creator going for his Blink opening, the much more versatile way of opening up when you go for the Twilight Council as Protoss. So we're going to be seeing a bit of a familiar story for a little while going on here. I can't believe the anime tangent took us like 4 minutes.
It's fine. Meanwhile,
luckily our players were gracious enough not to do anything.
Yeah.
Noteworthy.
Luckily. And shout out to a couple of people. Saludos para los patos. Gracias. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you so much for the bits as well. zoners, I believe. Thank you so much.
Calling him Zonres.
God damn it, Yaku. All right, and we'll see how Creator can deal with this. Again, he did go for hallucinated scout, so he should be aware that the Widowmine drop is on the way.
Yeah, okay, this is kind of interesting from Dream, kind of sneaking the Widowmines in, not going straight for the mineral line. One of them getting taken out, the other one getting only a single probe. Very solid defense here from Creator.
Oh yeah, clinical textbook defense there by Creator, only losing 1 probe to 2 Widowmines, and yeah, with this he's able to nicely transition into this robotics play. Now, mates, do you think he's going to play standard and go for Colossus, or do you think he's going to spice things up with a disruptor?
Disruptor drop is going to be my guess.
Oh.
Well, not my guess, but rather my hope. More likely it's going to be that, that triple Nexus Colossus build that has never really, it's never really left PvT, but I feel like it's just been sort of figured out. So Protoss players, they don't use it as your go-to anymore. It's more of a, something they sprinkle in every now and then.
Yeah, definitely, and we do see it is for that Colossus, so Creator just taking straight into his Robo off of 3 gates. So yeah, you could argue a little bit greedy. There was an opportunity here where he was maybe a little bit vulnerable to an attack, but because Dream went for that 1-1-1, went for that Widowmine drop, after dealing with it, Creator knew that he had a little bit of breathing room to get this out.
Absolutely, and he is making a lot of use out of that. I will say it's easy to get a little used to the breathing room and to kind of neglect the army for a little bit too long, and which is why I really like that Creator is keeping a couple of units right in front of Dream's base, just so he knows when he decides to push out, just so he knows when he needs to focus on getting a lot more army out and getting his defenses in order.
Yeah, speaking of, he did move out just at the wrong moment, so he's only just now going to spot the army moving out. But what is important is that he did scout it regardless, and he knows that he needs to throw down some defenses. He needs to throw down some shield batteries and make sure he's able to hold his third.
Yeah, starting to get into position now. Thermal Lance not quite done. 2 Colossus will be on the way, but there is still a Raven who will be able to disable at least one of them, and honestly, 1 Colossus when you've got that much. Let's take a look at the as long as your Dream is able to micro the Marauders well enough, 1 single Colossus. I mean, that's not too much buffer here. That's a couple of stocks.
Definitely. What's important is that he's meant to chip away at this army before it does reach his third base, and so far he was able to force the army to siege up at least once, now forcing it again.
Oh, is this a little bit too ambitious coming out right now from Creator? Already one of these Colossus getting disabled, and not too much damage done by our Protoss player. The Bio Army still standing strong right now for Dream.
Yeah, but you know what that means? That means that energy was utilized. I don't believe there is enough energy for 1 more interference matrix.
And we'll see how he's able to utilize it. The Raven posturing around. A little bit exposed, but at the same time, really ready to be able to disable anything.
Yeah,
Dream right now really deciding how to utilize it.
Exactly. This is a really nice position. 4 tanks nicely positioned with a decent amount of bio to protect them. But again, as this game progresses, as time goes on, more and more warp winds are coming in from Creator.
There are, and this is exactly what Creator wants. He wants to make sure that Dream isn't able to push into him right now, so he can buy that time. Did he get charge earlier? Yep, he does have charge, and +1 is on the way right now. On siege is the army, but managing to siege right on time. Oh, getting a Warp Prism with the Colossus inside of it.
Oh my god, that was a 2-for-1 there for Dream, able to disable the Warp Prism as soon as it picked up the Colossus.
And we see just how effective that was. Look at the army supply right now for Creator. Dream not really taking too much damage there, but the tanks shelling away at a lot of these gateway units, managing to take out a lot of them. Creator, he's gonna have to play a little more careful from now on. He's gonna have to be a little scared.
Yeah, you say that, but oh my god, no, the Vikings are gonna run straight into the Warp Prism. Oh god.
Right. I mean, that is enough to 2-shot them with all of those Zealots as well. An absolutely painful loss here for Creator. Things are going so well for him up until that up until recently.
Exactly, like he was able to defend well. Again, he did lose a couple of units here and there, but defending the third and not taking any economic losses was huge for Creator. But losing that War Prism really just takes the wind out of his sails if he wanted to try and apply any kind of aggression.
And now Creator, he's forced to do nothing but defend and try to get his bases up, and even that's going to be difficult for him because Dream, he has so much momentum behind him. He can sledge, or try to anyway, position himself well enough to brute force his way through.
Oh yeah.
Creator does have a couple of disruptors.
Yeah, I was about to say that I love that he is incorporating some disruptors. Again, it's so difficult for tanks to micro against them because they are such stationary units. 2 disruptor shots is all you need to take them out.
Really is, and it's also kind of why we see Dream now splitting up his tanks like so.
Yeah, again, that spread is so important when you're up against disruptors. You don't want them to get the value. You don't want them to be able to get like 3 tanks with 1 volley.
And with that, Dream delays at 4th base, is content, backs off.
Yeah, at the same time, Zealots, they are getting some damage done, delaying the 4th of Dream himself and even forcing all this lost mining time at the 3rd.
Yeah, 10 SCVs going down here.
Oh my god.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
And the entire army this way.
Yeah, and this gives a Creator the room to expand here to the bottom right. Again, he didn't commit to any big engagement, so the disruptor count is getting higher and higher.
Those ETs rally right into the scan.
They were revealed. What isn't revealed though, mate, we got Blink on the way for those DTs.
Yeah, so even if they do get scanned, even if they do get scanned, they can just back away. There is a Raven out for Dream. It's for more detection. Disruptors get quite a bit, but is that a little bit too choked up there for Creator? The anti-armor missile does land, and with that, he is unable to do much of anything for quite a while.
Oh yeah, but he does force a couple of scans to deal with the DTs, and Creator, he is forced back, but again, he didn't take any losses. He still has so many disruptors with his army, still not stopping the double disruptor production either.
Man, he has really given up on the Colossus.
Yeah, this is really interesting because, well, I would say that typically a Protoss player diversifies their AoE, right? Like they get a couple of Colossus and a couple of disruptors, or they get some storms as well, right? You don't typically commit to one form.
Yeah, I think that is the biggest surprise right now coming down from Creator. He does not have the Templar Archives out. He's getting Archons from his DTs. And I mean, Dream, he did go into Ghost a little earlier on, so that may have been something that, Creator thought about, but I don't know. Takes out this 5th base from Creator.
Yeah, nicely Jesus. Done. Just like that. Creator had no vision whatsoever, so the drop just came in, and he's looking to snipe a disruptor.
And almost able to get it. Really good EMPs. And a massive drop coming in here from the main. This is the Dream that we know and love. The Dream who just is everywhere on the map with these small groups of units.
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to pull Creator apart, and he's been able to get some value. A couple of workers going down, a couple of high-tech units were sniped. At the same time, Creator is able to defend his main, does pick off a drop.
And that's a way for Creator to sort of get himself back into the game a little bit here.
Yeah, it does.
He really didn't take too many losses there. Okay, well, he did lose that 5th base, but other than that, not too many losses to the drop of the main base.
Yeah, we do see that he is expanding over to the left-hand side instead, and I do think this is a little bit of a better position to defend, and things are feeling a little bit equal. Like both players, they're on 4 base economy. Of course, Creator trying to get his 5th. Both players are close to maxing out.
Close, but not quite there yet. Dream gonna be the first one to max out, and he has got a pretty terrifying army right now.
Oh yeah,
he's got the Vikings down for the Colossus. He's got so many EMPs available to him.
Yeah, exactly. And what's important is that that's not his entire army. He's going with his squad, and with so many mortars, he can just snipe the Nexus.
And he is looking to try to do that. But Creator is defending on 2 fronts right now. This drop will actually be taken out. Not enough anti-air to really shut that down, but he does keep that base alive and only loses 6 probes to that. Meanwhile, here in the north, still keeping this alive.
Yeah, and beautiful EMPs gets the entire army of Creator. So looking so vulnerable here, so difficult to push into this tank fire.
Yeah, what's even scarier right now for Creator is that he is running out of room to kite back and micro to Another real good EMP being thrown down.
Oh my god.
These disruptors are so low. Creator losing a lot of probes as well as that base, but surprisingly going to be able to make it out of there with most of his army.
Yeah, exactly. That was so close. As you were saying, the army was getting penned in there in the corner, and Dream was looking to stim and just target fire every single disruptor. He almost did. As you said, they're so low. Oh my god, so many reinforcements like caught off guard there.
Yeah, that's a nice little chunk of army being taken out. Even taking out the Widowmine here, Creator does. And now he's looking to pierce right into the middle of Dream's fortifications.
Yeah, that he is again, though. He has to be careful. Really low in shields. Again, the EMPs have been so on point for Dream. Meanwhile, at the same time, another drop.
Gets denied. Yeah, it takes out a couple more probes soon.
Yeah, 6 probes do go down. The drop will get cleaned up, so that means Creator will be able to focus on his main army. But again, Dream, he's here. He's got tanks sieged up. He's got more ghosts coming in. He's got Vikings.
Yeah, everything right now can fall to a single... or everything can come down to a single mouse click.
Exactly.
It is so precarious, the position, the defensive position that Dream has got, and even the offensive position that Creator has.
And so far, the disruptor shots have been pretty decent. What's important is that Creator, he's been desperately trying to get a 5th base this entire game. Like, he's lost one to the right, he's lost one to the left. He's just, like, Dream is just not letting him expand. And as a result, like, Creator, he's struggling to get a decent bank up and running. He's just been trading this entire time. And meanwhile, Dream, he's just been free to expand over to the right and actually establish his 5th.
Yeah, this is kind of Dream's bread and butter. We've seen it earlier today versus Dark, and we're seeing it now again. He is just really working on starving out his opponent, and he does it pretty dang well. By the way, it sounded like you were making a song over there, or a song parody. Like, he's got a base to the left, a base to the right, something. He'll probably come up with better lyrics than I can.
Yeah. That's what I have to say about that.
You were singing the bass losing song.
I was, and the Creator is dancing to it at the moment. He's just not getting one.
Yeah, he was losing to the left. That's gonna be enough of that. This Purification Nova is not getting too much done, but at the very least, Creator is able to keep the Terran army back with them and able to zone out whatever he needs. Oh, massive drop here in the main base. Forces that recall here from Creator. So many production is gonna get shut down. Those are some juicy Purification Novas right on top of those very high energy ghosts.
Yeah, but at the same time, 2 disruptors war sniped here in the main base. This drop doing so much, not just depowering a bunch of production, but also sniping some high-tech units. So losses on both sides at the moment. We'll see who's going to be able to break first. Dream applying pressure here at the 4th.
I am loving his EMPs, man. Really making sure that Creator cannot fight when he's at full health.
Yeah, exactly. And as a result, the Colossus is so close to going down. The disruptors as well, again, one stim forward and they can be targeted.
Rip that one Archon. Surprisingly, Creator is even in terms of the army supply, but I have no idea where their army is.
Oh, God.
How effective the army is going to be.
Yeah, the army was in the main. It is coming to reinforce, but you know what? 2 disruptors already went down. It looks like Creator's trying to surround the army.
And is he able to get that? Not quite. Once again, the EMPs, the absolute MVP of this game right now. And look at the army supply plummet for Creator. GG is called. And Dream, with that war of attrition being won once again, is getting a little bit closer to qualifying for TSL.
GG. Dream, just with the constant aggression, denying all these bases, sniping all these disruptors, just being so on top of all his EMPs. And to counter that, Creator, every now and then he would have a decent disruptor shot, but there was never that one juicy, like, clippable disruptor shot for Creator. Like, he was just not able to land them. And on top of that, I don't think he was ever really able to, especially like after the 10-minute mark, he was never able to really apply any, like, deal any economic damage to Dream.
Impressive.
Yeah, like his 4th, 5th, like his fringe bases were completely fine. To be fair, especially because they were planetaries, like it was very difficult for Creator to really find room to send some harassing zealots or DTs across the map.
Yeah, well, Creator was losing his bases. Dream, he was expanding to the left, he was expanding to the right, he was expanding to the... Seal, help me come out with lyrics.
Yeah, and now with that, we're going to be getting into game 2.
On Lightshade, which, I mean, I'm just looking at the layout of this map. I'm just looking through my memory of how Dream played against Dark on this map specifically. My eyes are on Creator right now. I kind of expect him to do something very different from game number 1. All right, but we'll see how that plays out here on Lightshade LE. We're in the bottom right-hand corner map, starting all the way to the bottom right-hand corner. We have the blue Terran player coming down from Korea. He is going to be representing not Brave Star Gaming, but until further notice, Courageous Sun Esports, patent pending. We have Dream.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the Innovation Killer. We have the Red Protoss representing Team NV. He 2-0'd Innovation earlier today in this very same bracket, but is now down 0-1 against Dream in this best of 3. Can he bring it back? He is representing Team NV, Creator.
I'll be real honest with you, Light. I was secretly hoping for the day that the anime girl that Team NV picks for the week was one that I was familiar with, so I could finally be representing Team NV as well as so and so. But I guess that's not gonna be the case.
Do you know any anime? Like you'd have been like representing Sailor Moon.
Yeah. But then it's actually Sailor Jupiter.
God damn it. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. You know what? Maybe this is just for the week. Maybe they just whipped out the NV for this week for the TSL qualifiers. To be fair, that kind of makes sense, right? Like if they know their players are going to be like on like a bigger stream, on a bigger broadcast, maybe they don't want like, you know, an anime waifu representing their team. It's hard to say.
Probably what they do in GSL.
I wonder if that's true. I wonder if there's an anime waifu like in the Chinese team league. Like I haven't checked. Like, God damn.
Time to sift through the wordy VODs. I was looking at chat real quick, and I was gonna answer a quick little question here. Are we gonna have Sats Armani? But Kuro already answered it, so.
Yes, as a reminder to the people, we are going to be casting every single qualifying match. We have already casted Trap versus Ragnarok, Parting versus Zaun. We are currently in Creator versus Dream, and we will end the night off with Stats versus Armani.
Man, oh man, a lot of Protoss showing off today.
Yeah,
but so far only one able to qualify.
So far only one, and I do want to give a quick shout out to Olivia Wong, Oli Molly. Of course, you know, she is our admin for tonight, and she's been able to really organize with the players and make sure that we've been able to get into all these matches, all these series, and they haven't started, you know, without any casters.
Wait, Ollie? I've been calling her Oli.
Wait, did you not know what her name was?
No, I knew.
Okay. Are you sure? Are you sure about that one, Yaku? I don't know.
Because it's Oli Moly, so you'd think it would be Oli, but not Ollie. Either that or Ollie Molly. You're not gonna... No, you're not.
Nope. Nope.
Hellion unable to get much scouting done.
Yeah, Hellion does get taken out. It doesn't make it into the main base. Meanwhile, oh, we didn't get to talk about this. We have a Stargate.
We have a Stargate. We do have Phoenixes coming out. We were talking about Creator doing something quite different, and this is what we were hoping for. Interestingly enough, that Hellion did scout the rover facility in the natural base, but maybe a bit of a fake off here. Maybe that's Creator saying, yeah, I want you to see the rover facility, because then you'll be unprepared for the Phoenixes coming out.
To be fair, Dream, he did scout the Stargate. I don't know if he saw what was being built. So because of that, he already has the Viking. He's already got a Cyclone on the way. He's hard, you know, committing to this anti-air defense.
Already having the Cyclones out. Pretty much exactly. This is the textbook defense or Terran defense for Stargate play. But that said, it is only a single Cyclone right now, and there are enough Phoenixes here to, you know, disrupt that lock-on to get that Cyclone in the air.
Yeah, and we'll see what these Phoenixes are going to be able to do, how long they're going to be able to keep a Dream busy, because I love how greedy, I don't know if I love it, but it's really interesting how greedy Creator is being. Like, he's throwing down the Nexus, he teched into Robo, he is teching into Robotics Bay and Forge as well. Like, he has very minimal units on the ground. He's relying on Dream to stay at home and be a little bit busy dealing with these Phoenixes.
And Dream is being kept busy over here, but so far not a single Phoenix. Wait, let me double check that. Not a single Phoenix going down. One Viking is taken out there for Dream, but now that Creator's kind of played his hand, Dream knows exactly what he wants to do. It's going to be interesting to see if he continues to build tanks or if he switches into mines.
Yeah, I mean, he should switch into mines. We shall see, because again, it's very the tanks can be very abused by Phoenixes, because they can, you know, pick them up, CC them, and it's so much more difficult for Phoenixes to do so against something like Widow Mines. So we shall see as he does switch over his factory.
Exactly, getting the reactor on that, so we'll be getting into those mines. I think an argument that, you know, can be made for going for tanks is that, you know, they do have their range there, so you can start to shell away at the Protoss buildings while you keep the Marines back to try to defend them. But a counterpoint to that counterpoint is, why would you want your Marines to be behind when they can be doing damage?
Yeah, exactly. Also, did you see how quick Creator was on picking up that Cyclone as soon as it locked on? Yeah. That was crazy.
Picks up the Cyclone, cancels the Graviton because he needs to get that Phoenix out of there. Just shutting down the Cyclone to keep his Phoenixes alive.
That was like almost instantaneous. That was like AI level play. That was like, whoa, I was like, oh my god. That was like, hey, Creator showing off with his Phoenix Micro a little bit, and we do see now enough time has passed where Colossus are on the way. We have a big gateway explosion. Now Creator's gonna finally be focusing on his army, not just his army, but he's also taking a fourth.
Yeah, there's this little window of opportunity here where Creator is a little bit defenseless, but after that goes down, Creator, he's going to look so solid in his defense.
Exactly. Again, like, it's still going to take a while for, like, a good buffer to really come into play for these, you know, for these Colossus, but in a couple of seconds, like, that's exactly what's going to be happening with all these warp gates finishing up. And now Dream is going to be coming across the map. We'll see if Creator can muster a defense in time.
Well, he is just trying to see where the army's at. Does just about confirm that Dream is going to be pushing out here with his entire force. Creator, he still needs to buy a little bit of time before he can, you know, get the units that he needs out right now. You know, get a couple of, you know, Zealots, get another Colossus.
Exactly. Maybe even some sack defense as well, some shield batteries, as we do see Dream is posturing here in the center of the map. So far, these Phoenixes haven't really been able to find any value.
Yeah, his army kind of split up right now. And Dream is looking to take advantage of that. He shouldn't push up this ramp yet. Okay, he does take the opportunity. He knows that the army for Creator is still a little ways off. Can't quite get the scout. Oh, can't quite get the surround. And look at that, Creator. Just Dream hitting at just the right timing with Creator. Doesn't really have much.
He doesn't have much, but he may just have enough with that shield battery overcharge, guiding Dream's army towards the south, so he wasn't focusing here towards the north, and now he only has one tank to... No, actually, he's just rallying across the map.
Yeah, but it is a long map, like Shade is. And the Phoenix is trying to utilize whatever they can over here. Mine not getting too much damage done over there. It's mostly the Phoenixes out right now, along with this Colossus. And that is not the scariest army composition for Dream to deal with. Already the Colossus taken out.
Exactly. It's just
Phoenix dealt with.
Yeah, it's just too much here. Creator was just too greedy, expanding, taking his fourth, really neglecting his ground army, taking straight into Colossus. And now, as a result, Dream has been able to find this timing. He stims all the way up into the main. There's just nothing here.
Nothing whatsoever. Depowers all of these gateways. And with that, it looks like we will have a Terran player qualifying for TSL through today.
Exactly,
Everything
Dream.
power right now. Like,
Dream, he's doing it for his boy, for Innovation. Innovation, he got knocked out of the tournament earlier today by Creator, but Dream is going to be able to come in here. And I mean, Creator, he's just kind of processing this.
Yeah, honestly, they play so similar, Dream and Beyond. Like, not sarcasm, I mean, like, legitimately, their playstyles are similar. That can't really fault you for that. 30 probes go down. That was the final stand of Creator. Gotta give him credit for style points there, but in the end, Dream has way too much. And I had a premonition there, Light. It was so clear to me. I saw so clearly the defense that Creator potentially could have that I think Creator as well, was a little bit blinded to the timing of Dream. That was like, you know, one of those older like games that are those quick time events where you have a bar and you have a thing that goes up and down, kind of like Stardew Valley. You play that, you know what I'm talking about, and you have to hit it at just the right moment. That was Dream, like hitting it just at right moment.
Yeah, exactly. He did hit it just at that moment. Dream, of course, he is known for streaming and playing a lot of Stardew Valley. Really did help him out here in this game, in this series. And with like that... Exactly. With that, Dream, he is our first Terran player to advance. You know, there were a couple of other Terran brethren, but they all managed to fall. Cure, Innovation, Beyond, but not Dream.